Man, what's the deal? No time to chill. It's about to get real on Keep It Real Thursdays. Peep. Hey, look, man. Real quick. If you're watching this video, man, I just want you to know that you're going to make it. Like, it's going to be all right. Like, depression is real. Anxiety is real. And I just realized that those things exist in this world that we live in. And you got to just know that you're going to be okay, man. Like, you know, if you need to reach out to somebody, like reach out to somebody, know that it's gonna be okay, because it is. And the reason why I'm talking about this is because, like, I've been struggling, man. Like, you know, honestly, it was kind of hard for me to kind of create this video this week, like, just with everything that's been going on. And then just sometimes I get creative block. And to be honest with you, I don't even really get creative block, but sometimes I get insecure about my topics, like just like, yo. And here's the deal, like, you probably like, Mike, you get insecure about your topics? Like, yeah, I do. Like, this type of, and then watch this type of stuff gives me anxiety, like potential depression, like, cause I just like, I love creating videos, man. I love creating content. So when I'm not able to get at it how I want to, like, it make me feel a certain type of way. And it's crazy because what I'm talking about now is what's gonna help you get through your go through. And so here's the deal. Why you need to establish some habits in your life. Man, watch this. I realized, like, the most successful people in the world are not like successful just because they just like sweet, but it's because they built some habits in their life. And to be honest with you, there's two habits that I've built in my life that are like stone cold hardcore. And one of those things is, like, my mom taught me at an early age, like, when you get out the shower, you know, you need to put lotion over your whole body, and then you need to make sure your feet, you know, my mom told me to use Vaseline on my feet, you know, just because, like, in the winter time, you know, your feet get dry and whatever. But, and I know somebody probably gonna be like, yo, you use Vaseline, like, that dry out your feet, but I've never experienced that. You know, shout out to Vaseline, they one of the sponsors. No, I'm just playing. But habits, man. Like, what type of habits are you building? If I can be honest with you, since I've been a grown man, I'm talking about within the last 15 years of my life, I can count on my hands how many times I've not been able to put on lotion or Vaseline. Like, I'm just being real. Like, I've been sick at times. And what I love about habits are when you start to establish a habit, it becomes like second nature. And I'm talking about, I remember this was probably about almost 6 years ago, right before I got married. I had got like real sick, and I'm talking about, I was like shaky, had like flu-like symptoms. And I just remember when I got out the shower, I was just like, just putting on the lotion, just like, it only took about not even 2 minutes. I'm talking about, I do it so regularly, I don't even have to look. I'm just, you know, I already know what to do. You feel me? Most of the times I hit my legs first, and then my body, and then my arms, and then I'm done. You feel me? And that's a habit that I started building when I was a kid. Just my mom, like I said, teaching me, like, son, you need to put on lotion over your whole body. Like, we have dry skin. Like, you need to take care of that. And I honestly don't even know or think that I have dry skin, because I've never experienced that because of the habits that I've built. You feel what I'm saying? And watch this. Like, before I did this video today, when I got home today, I ironed my clothes. Like, got my clothes ready for the next day. And I'm talking about, do you know how much relief that has taken off of my plate? Just having my clothes ironed. And I'm talking about, here's the deal. Everything that I'm talking about are just regular habits that you can establish in your everyday life. And my thing is, my rule of thumb is, I need my stuff to be ready for the next day. And so I'm like, yeah, I need my clothes ironed, because in the morning when I wake up, here's the deal. You gonna wake up some days and you ain't gonna wanna do nothing. You might sleep in to the last minute, but watch this. Do you know that when I sleep in, sometimes I'm just being real. I'm just being real, like, I'm human. If I sleep in, when I get up, my clothes is ready. I ain't gotta do nothing. You feel me? Get myself together real quick and just throw my clothes on, because they already ironed. I ain't gotta get up and just iron. I ain't gotta do all that. My clothes is already ready. And I'm talking about, when I came in the house today, I'm like, you know what? First thing I did was I hopped in the shower. Then I ironed my clothes. That's done. Now I'm on the recording tip. And I'm talking about, it happens so fast because I do it with regularity. It's a habit now, it's second nature. And so what I need for you to do is I need you to just build one habit. And the one habit that I've been building for years is, like I said, the lotion over my whole body, like just making sure that my skin is not dry. That's the one habit. And once you build one habit, you can start just adding to. And so like another thing I said was my rule of thumb is I make sure my clothes are ironed the night before. And I'm talking about at this point now, I feel like, yo, if my clothes is not ironed the night before, like I'm on something. Like you get to a point to where you almost feel like I'm talking about ironing my clothes. It's like, yo, I ain't even brushed my teeth today. Like I have to iron my clothes. It's a must because it makes the morning go that much smoother. And I'm talking about if you depressed, if you got anxiety, when you take care of the little stuff, when you get your habits in order, like your life gonna be that much smoother. It's gonna be like a weight has been lifted off of your shoulders. And I was serious in the beginning of this video, man. Like I need you to know that it's okay. Like I was struggling today, but it's okay because I made it through. And part of the reason why I made it through was because of my habits. We already know what we gotta do. I done already took a shower. I done already got my clothes ready. Like I'm ready for tomorrow. You feel me? And that's it. And so I need you to build any type of habit. Obviously, I'm not talking about negative habits, but I need you to build some type of healthy habit. And it's gonna take you a long way. Like I said, just one. Just start off with one. It's crazy because most of us, we scroll on Instagram every day. We scroll on Facebook every day. But that's the only thing that we do on a daily basis. Do you know last night, and this is crazy, let me just show you the power of a habit. Like I said, all you need is one. And then you gotta add to it, but watch this. So last night, I started reading this book, right? And watch this, matter of fact, this is an old book that I bought 10 years ago. It's called The 48 Laws of Power. Watch this. I didn't even really know it, but I read like a couple paragraphs last night. And can I be honest with you? As I was on my way home today, as I was riding in the truck, and even while I was taking a shower, I was thinking in my mind, I'm like, yo, I think I might have to read a couple more paragraphs today. And I'm talking about, mind you, I haven't even been reading every day this week, and I've been actually struggling with reading. But the 1 or 2 paragraphs did something to my brain. And something already has been done in my brain just off of the strength of me ironing my clothes on a day-to-day basis. But now that I incorporated the book, and like I said, all I did was I read a couple paragraphs last night, and it did something to me. So I need you to just create one habit in your life, just one. And then pass go and collect your 200.